Girl, I need you bad. How bad? Always. If you don't know the vibes, I suggest you. Yes. Oh my God. Hey. So I was on my way to church this past Sunday, and we take separate cars now because I go to church a little bit early because there's never too much Christ in my life. You know what I'm saying? So the earlier I get there, much more I'm filled with the Holy Spirit. But
he's on the parking lot ministry, so that's why.
Before I get to church, I got to catch a vibe. Now, the vibe this week, because my son wasn't with me, usually Blake would go with me to church. I caught a vibe to the dream, and I'm going to tell y'all why. If you know me, and y'all know me personally, you know the Dream is probably one of my top 5 favorite artists of all time. And I'm not even capping when I say that. Rapper, R&B singer of all time, the American Dream. Do you know what I mean? Radio killer, that Dream. One of my top 5 favorite artists of all time. Now, with that being said, I was listening to, I wanted to catch a vibe, and the night before, you shouldn't have started me. The night before, me and Indy was laying.
Pause. You 2 minutes in and you told nobody who you are.
Okay.
I
got excited.
The intro.
Welcome back, everybody. You know who I am. You know who I am, right? And this is Be Love 1911 on all social platforms. What am I saying right now? I don't even know. I am your host, Be Love, and like always, I have my very special host with me,
India Marie.
India Marie and Be Love, the husband and wife duo. You know what? You didn't know you need, but you got us, and we are here to stay.
He must have had a good weekend. He's flabbergasted. He don't know what to say.
What I was about to say is funny to me, right? I was laughing before I said it during the week. Anyway, over the weekend, Saturday night, me and Indy was laying up after we just got through wrestling in the bed, if you know what I mean. So after we just got through loving each other, talk about it. I looked over at her and I started to laugh, right? And I was laughing to myself, and she was like, well, hey, what's so funny? And I'm like, I want to tell you something so bad, and I don't even know why I'm thinking about this right now. And she said, what? Go ahead and tell me. And I said, Touch My Body? And she said, what are you talking about? I said, the song by Mariah Carey. It's one of the best songs ever, right? And she said, I don't even like this song by Mariah Carey. He said, it's my least favorite song by Mariah Carey. That broke my heart. And there's a camera up in here and it's not even up on YouTube.
So when a good song comes out and then the radio wears it out.
Okay.
And it becomes annoying. That's what that song was. I remember them playing it on the radio all the time.
You got a good point. Radio killer. So,
and I'm not a huge. Don't come for me, y'all. Please don't come for me.
I will break this microphone if you say what I think you're about to say.
I think Mariah Carey's great.
Yeah.
I think she makes great music.
I'm with you on that.
When it comes to super
agree.
fan, I'm not a super fan.
I agree.
So, y'all know me and Bear are concert people. We go to concerts.
It's one thing we locked in on.
So many artists, so many. But when she comes around, neither one of us are ever you want to go see Mariah Carey?
Even during Christmas, we never bring it up.
No. So we've never seen Mariah Carey in concert. But
all right. So with that being said, I know how we both feel about Mariah Carey. Now, she's good. Don't get us twisted. We're not saying that. So I said, why do I like this song so much? And I went to see, and I felt like I knew this already. I went to see who wrote the song. There it was. I said, well, solves the problem. The Dream and Tricky wrote the song. So I said, that's why this song is a camera of it. That song is so good to me. So that morning, I'm cooking breakfast for Blake and myself because the ladies of the house, they sleep longer than anybody. So I'm sitting there whipping up breakfast and I cut on Touch My Body. So I'm vibing out. But now it's time for me to leave. So when I get in the car, I put on a Dream Mega Mix. And I'm going to DJ this out probably. And then I put on Challenger. And I said, oh God, this song is so good. However, it's also so bad. And this is something that she knows that I talk about a lot. there's a lot of songs out there that dirty Mac on people all the time, meaning that songs like Challenger, it will tell a woman that your man can't love you like I can. I thought the best one was He Can't Love You. I really did. I was sold on He Can't Love You being
and I love that song.
the best dirty Mackin' song of all time. Until Challenger. And I really sat to listen to it because usually when I'm listening to Challenger, I'm just trying to get some of that cutty. But this time, I sat to listen to it. And I said, wow, this nigga is really kicking this dude's back in right now. If you haven't heard the song, I suggest you do yourself a favor today. You can even stop the pod. The song is so good. Go listen to it and come right back.
I mean, it's a great song. I'm a Dream fan as well, but he texted me that and I knew that he was probably standing in the parking lot directing traffic.
I wasn't at that time. I was.
Yes, you was.
But I had got the car and it was on my mind. I had to text somebody. It's why it's good to have a woman around.
I said that's what you listened to on the way to church this morning?
She did say that. And he
didn't even text me back.
So I thought that was like an understood you. The question was rhetorical at that point. Of course, that's what I listened to. But I say that to say this. It's why you need women in your life. You know, it don't got to be a wife. It don't got to be a girlfriend. It can be a platonic friend. Because imagine me texting, I'm just naming somebody, Phillip. Hey, bro, that's that Challenger by the Dream. Fire.
You could. Listen to it. You and your wife. I don't think that's weird at all.
I could. But the way
that's the wrong example. Because I don't just see him listening to stuff like that.
Nah, he likes the Dream.
Okay, well then, yeah.
He likes the Dream. That's why I use him. Phillip likes the Dream. And then it's another man. Hey, go.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly,
get you a Dream mix.
Texting your platonic friend about the song because you might as well just text any old regular friend.
Nah, you got a good point. But I text you because you're my best bud, pal. Put it there. Some days we've been good. When we good, we're good. And the reason why we are good because she be in her Latil phase. You
Ovulation.
Outside of that.
Ovulation.
I don't want to be your friend.
Let me tell you, like if I'm in like a very chipper mood, I'm ovulating.
Well, you need to unovulate then. I'm finna get myself cut. I'm going, y'all. And I'm going to talk to my partner about it.
So then like if my mood like drastically changes tomorrow, I'm in the luteal phase. Which I think it's supposed to happen tomorrow. Yeah, literally.
I'm leaving.
Ovulated yesterday.
Good. It wasn't the day before because I was, boy.
Well, you know, like if one snuck up in there,
nah,
it hangs out for like 5 days.
You're crazy.
That's how that works.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, I ain't worried about that. I've been pulling out this water hose for a long time. You just talked to your mom about it. I heard her on the phone with her mom. The things that ladies and moms talk about are crazy. They were having a full-blown conversation about birth control. And I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm trying to eat my lunch and go back to work. And I was like, this is too much. I cut on a podcast and drown out the noise with her and her mom. But, you know, it's good.
Me and my mom talk about a lot of stuff.
I feel like you need to have that type of relationship with your mom. I want to have that type of relationship with my kid. Blake, I already do, but, you know. Anyway.
That's too long.
I know what I'm saying. He's the oldest. So it'll be more of a dad-son. Because I will say this, like, growing up, and this is what me and my therapist going to talk about later on. Growing up, me and my dad, we ain't really talking. I don't think a lot of people just talk to their pops like that. Did they?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I want to have a relationship like Trey and Furious Styles from Boys in the Hood with me and my son. But I want to be in the house with him. I don't want to be in a separate house, but I want to have a relationship like Furious had with Trey. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't need to be listening to this podcast. Go get you some culture, cut this off, find some culture, and come back and holler at me later on. If you don't understand that reference, then it's something wrong with you. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Look into your body and look into yourself. But I got something to say. Hold on.
During the week, we got deep. Chill. Let's talk on the podcast.
I'm going to start from the end and kind of work my way back. First off, I want to say not too much on my wife. All right, let's just go ahead and put that out there right now. Every time I post something on TikTok, Y'all think my girl is a scum on the earth. She's not. And when I'm making these clips, now y'all know I told you I'm a one-man show. Everything for the podcast is done, it's edited, it's created by me. So when I'm making the clips, I'm watching them so fast and I never think how things can be misconstrued. Sometimes I give the end user, you the people, too much credit for being smart enough to follow me and what I'm putting down. So when I put stuff down, like the last clip, it was said that, and I cut it kind of at a weird point, I guess, but it was said that for my birthday, I go to the same places. Now, what was meant by that, and I know y'all won't listen to this, but what was meant by that is she wants more spontaneity. The problem is not her. She's saying the problem is with me. And I agree. She wants me to do more. However, I think that I do just enough for both of us. But she wants me to do a little bit more. Be a little bit more adventurous when it comes to certain things. And one dude, you wrote a crazy comment, and I got to call you out. One guy said, it sounds like your lady wants more adventure. I got some adventure to give her. And I wrote him a comment back on TikTok, and I said, are you dumb? And I wanted him to read it like that. Do you know TikTok flagged me for that shit? I got flag on the plate. TikTok flagged me for asking somebody were they dumb. That was a serious question. Because before I cussed him out, I wanted to know his IQ level because I was about to get loose. Can't cuss people out on TikTok. On Instagram, have at it. But you can't cuss people out on TikTok.
People just don't. People don't listen for comprehension.
Yeah.
Like, it's
one
a
person
lot
did,
of
and I
slow
shouted him out.
people on
Watch out, because I'm still gonna post that. Y'all my people. Thank y'all for watching. You got me up. I'm going up 12,000. Come on, let's keep going.
So then I had to go in and explain, and this I was like, weird. Like, this is just not like for me. Like, and I keep trying to tell him, like, I don't want to be famous. Like, I don't want to be TikTok famous. Like, I don't.
So this is
like,
a problem with the pod.
I don't think that's the calling that God had. Obviously, God wants me to be in the public and stuff, because like everything that I do is very like public facing. Like literally everything that I do is public facing. However,
come on with something.
I don't
this camera.
like the attention.
Yeah,
this is the part that sucks. It's like I'm very introverted. So like people be attacking me in the comments and I just be like, whoa. And my first thought is to cuss people out, but I don't do that anymore.
And it's
so
why
it's hard.
And see, I know.
Like I literally don't cuss people out anymore.
Shit, yeah, I do. In the name of God, too. I cuss you out in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
It doesn't work
I'm gonna
like
let you know, but I'm gonna go repent after I do it.
No, you can't. You can't knowingly do an action and then go repent after. Like
you just can't keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Right, exactly.
But you can do it once or twice.
No,
I ain't saying over and over.
Anyway, I know better. So, like I said, I don't want to do that anymore. I try not to let people like bring me out of my skin like that anymore. But that was literally like dogging me, and I was like, "Are y'all slow?"
Stay out of the comments. That's your problem. Like I don't even read. I read one or two comments and I'm gone. Stay out of the comments.
The clip basically talked about, I mean, if you listen to the podcast and you knew what we were talking about.
Y'all know.
Like, we were talking about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And us just needing to try new places in general. Just because, like, I mean, y'all know, we've been in the weeds the past couple of years. Like, raising kids, like, small kids. When the small kids are coming up, you are kind of in the weeds. We have been in the weeds. So I'm like, we're kind of coming out of the weeds now.
We got two consistent sitters. So shout them out.
We got two consistent sitters. Got a little bit of help. Shiloh's in daycare part-time. So
shout everybody out.
We got a little more freedom to move. So I'm like, all right, now that we got it, I don't want to keep going to these same old places. Like, I want to try something new every now and then. And so people were eating me up or reading me for filth.
Reading up.
Because I basically said, you know, for his birthday, he likes to go to the same place. Like for every year for the past 6 years, we have gone to Moto, right?
Yeah, Moto.
Moto for his birthday. And I was like, well, that's fine for his birthday, but I want to. But that part was not in the clip. Me saying, it's fine. You can do that on your birthday, but for other occasions, I would like to go somewhere else. That part wasn't in the clip. And obviously people lack the ability to further research things that they see online. And so no one had enough sense to be like, maybe this isn't the full clip.
All right.
This is all we got here.
Y'all know that if y'all old school, when you hung around your grandma, y'all used to watch late night TV. Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Fallon right now. And there used to be a segment on one of those, Jimmy Fallon, I think, called Mean Tweets. And he used to have people read the mean tweets about them out loud to the camera. I'm going to do the honors this time. This is one of the comments about India. Be careful, bro. This guy's warning me. He's looking out for his brother Barrett. A deceitful man will swoop in and give her that 5%. And she will blow up her family thinking she found her soulmate. But that 95% you've been providing won't mean shit. She's gravitating towards a selfish behavior. Be careful. It's my guy. Shout you out, brother. My guy D Gold 1. You my guy. Thank you for trying to hold me down, but she good. She good.
Go straight on the hill. First of all, I don't know how your TikTok keep finding its way to the 50-50 nigga side of TikTok.
It does.
Every time you post something, it finds its way to
Y'all
the 50-50 side of TikTok.
It's crazy.
And I don't have time for that.
It's crazy. I appreciate y'all.
I want to see it.
But y'all watch
and be like, why you not reposting the clips? Because I don't want nobody to see them.
Listen,
Leave me alone.
yeah, I do ask her that.
I want to stay in my safe haven of a bubble. Like, I love it here.
In the Pilates
I love it here.
bubbles.
I love it over here. And that disturbs my peace. And I don't have time for that.
So listen, man.
I do not have time for that type of foolishness.
So we just mentioned, right?
We've been together for 14 years.
Yeah. Somebody said she gonna leave me.
What are you talking about?
I said she's solid. The only time I thought she was gonna leave me is when I posted the other clip on Twitter, on TikTok, that y'all got on her about, when I said she already knows who, if we were to get a divorce, she knows who she would be in a relationship with next. I got a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little nervous about them because he came to her mind way too fast. I'm like, whoa, watch out, big fella.
Nobody came to my mind.
She did. Is there a camera up in here? Touch my body. All right, so then listen. We just mentioned that we've been in a good groove, and I think it's because now we've had consistent help. Like we found out. Now the consistent help is expensive help, but it's help. It's help none the least. And I appreciate the help. We went out 2 weekends ago, and we didn't even tell y'all because we didn't record. But Sid came in, right? So we went out weekend before last. And we went to the conference. Shout out to Don G2 and the guys over there, Breezy Vibe guys. We went out to kick it with them. All right, boom. We walk in that building. Everybody showing love. And I told them, it's what's up. It's what you get when you rolling with me, right? So
Excuse me.
Anyway, everybody's showing love. And every time that I was having a conversation with somebody, they would say, man, keep podding because we love the interaction. Like, y'all keep doing your thing, whoop-de-whoop. But one person stuck out because he said, and we chopped it up with him for a little bit. I mean, y'all got to keep going because, see, for somebody like me that's not married, I want y'all to keep posting the clips because the people that listen, I appreciate y'all. Y'all really hold it down. A lot of people just clip us out, and that's fine too. If you want to hear the clips, I got to do a better job of doing clips. So, but anyway, he was like, man, the clips y'all be posting, it's so real, man. And I'll see the single people need to hear from the married people. So I'm like, you know what? You're right. And I want to talk about something that brought me back to where we are right now. The stage of our lives, where we are right now. So we had the just getting married. I mean, yeah, the honeymoon with just us two, and we going on vacations whenever we want to. And then we were buying a house, did that. And we had a baby, did that. And then we had to buy another house because we had another baby, did that. Then she got a business. Now we doing that. And now we are in this phase where both of us are actively working. How does that affect our relationship right now? With everybody, and not right now, but just in general, the ebbs and the flows of two people who are actively working. One who's on the tail, like who's on like the sunset. The other who's on the sunrise. How does that look for us?
I mean, I definitely think like we thought we didn't have time before. Like the time is definitely tight now. Because a lot of times during the week, we're just kind of like passing each other. So we have to be a little more intentional about talking to each other because like I'm so I feel like you're a lot different. As in like both of your jobs can be done in one place. Like you can kind of maneuver throughout your day from one place. But with me having to leave my home, it takes up like quite a bit more time. I mean, I'm not going far, but it takes up quite a bit more time.
Going around.
But then I also like do pick up and drop off for the kids most of the days.
Yeah.
As well. So a lot of times, like my head's just kind of down during the week. Like, not saying it in a negative way. It's just like balls to the wall. Like it's such a tight schedule. And I think that I gotta stop saying it. I hate saying
You say like a lot. You stop saying like. You have reached for now. What the?
Anyways.
Stop.
Anyways. But I think that in the beginning, because now we're like actually in a groove and it sucks because now school's about to be out.
And we're really about to get in the
groove.
groove.
We'll have like more free time and then we'll have to get readjusted, next school year.
Yeah, we about to be
But I think that when the school year first started, I think that, there may have been some difficulty with the changes because I was not as available as I once was.
And it's fine with me. I think, I'm sorry. It's your time to think.
Yeah, I just wasn't as available as I once was. And so, I don't know. How did that make you feel? Because I feel like it was more of like a shock to you as well.
Oh, no, I was proud that you were doing something that you love. Now, the only thing that I'm scared of, in the beginning, I'll be honest with everybody. I was scared that when she started her business and we put all this time into it, and this wasn't like clothing store, this wasn't like anything or she did her thing, none of that. This was a business where we had invested, or we are invested within. So I'm like, all right, bro, if you do this and you don't stick it through, we gonna get a divorce. Like we have to at that point.
Hush.
Because the thing about it is like all the time and the effort that you spend here, now to throw it all away, like I don't want to do it anymore.
No.
I know, I'm saying that. I was happy for you.
I'm at least in this for 3 years until my lease goes up. So
No.
But I was telling somebody recently, I said, I think that because really when you're talking about like the things that you're doing in life and when you are like following what God has called you to do,
hallelujah.
If what I'm doing is not making a positive influence on the people that I'm like involved with on a day-to-day basis, then I don't want to do it. And so I feel like what I'm doing is making such a positive impact on the people that I work with on a day-to-day basis. I feel like I'm going to be in this space for a while.
They just talk about it. Talk about it.
And it could look different, obviously, years from now.
Stand on it.
But as far as like me being in wellness, Pilates, like I think I'm going to be in this space for quite some time.
Okay. It's all I was worried about in the beginning. So in the beginning, I was like, all right, bro, she doing this. She got it going. Let's see how far she is going to go with it. Now, I want you to go as far as you want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't doubting you. I was more so scared of you. I was fearful.
Hush.
Big fear.
Anything that has a big price tag, like it costs a lot of money. Like it costs a lot of money. And this is the most... this business has but it required the most financial investment to get going.
Right.
Than anything else. Me selling clothes was me testing the water. Like, yes, it cost me money to start that up, but it was very low cost in comparison to what I'm doing now. Because when I started the clothing store, I did my own website.
Yeah.
Like I did for this current website. And no.
I wonder what happened to Brooke. Shout out to Brooke.
Yeah, no, the clothing store. So I did that website myself. And then when it came to like buying the clothes, when I first started that, I was still working.
Yeah. In corporate.
my corporate job.
It's an inside joke. We
So-
shouldn't do that.
I had a lot of extra funds then. And so I was, I could just take a paycheck and go buy the clothes to resell. So I think when I did that first drop of clothes, I probably only spent like $700. I was like, I'm going to buy these pieces, see how they sell, see if I can get them off,
Yeah.
and then from there, I just keep doubling it, which is what I did essentially. But
Anyway, you asked
this
me,
right
then you
here
took off
costs a
on me.
whole heap of money.
Oh, heap of money. But so yeah, in the beginning, like I said, that's what I was prepared. Then when you got going, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you rolling? How is the schedule going to be? And I was never worried about the actual scheduling of your classes and all that. I'm always, and this will probably never change. I'm always worried about her time management skills. And that's my biggest thing it changed. It's changing a little bit. India has 5 alarm clocks, right? And I didn't realize this until this morning. I'm like, damn, it's time for me to get up already. Now I have my alarm
this
clock.
morning was
Watch
just
out.
snooze.
Let me get done. Watch
I
out.
just snoozed it. I snoozed it a lot this morning.
India had an alarm clock set for like 5:15. It went off again at about 5:25. Went off again at about 5:30. I get up at 5:30. I'm like, man, I'm just about to get on up at like 5:25 when the third alarm clock went off. Why do you have 5 alarms? And even if you snooze them.
Because if I have to, so now it's a must that
Snooze.
I pray and read my Bible like first thing in the day. And so with me setting,
Here you go.
it's hard for me to wake up in the morning. So with me setting my alarm clock to 5:35, which is what it used to be, like even when I would set it to 5:35, I would still snooze. It's just you would be up in the shower at that point, so you didn't know that I was snoozing.
I didn't know what you were doing.
And so then at that point, I am getting out of bed at like 5:50.
And this
but
is the problem.
That doesn't give me enough
Yeah.
time to read my word and pray. It always puts me behind.
Yeah, and
So-
me too.
I said, okay, I'm going to have to bump it up. So all last week, I set the alarm for 5:15
Yeah.
and it worked well. And
Okay.
so I was doing that again today, which is Monday.
It didn't work
It's
out well for
recording.
you, huh?
And I was just very sleepy. I don't know. Like, I remember last night I told you it was at probably 8:30.
I'm about
And
to
I
watch the
said,
show.
this was after I said that. I was like, I'm sleepy.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I think I'm just going to go to bed instead.
And
he
I
was like,
forced her to
go
watch the
ahead.
show.
He was like, well, go ahead and watch the show. So I said, okay. So I sat down on the couch and then we both fell asleep on the show. And then we went to bed. It was probably like 9:30.
Yeah. It would be.
So-
It's my normal time. I was proud of her.
Because
she
I'm normally
finally
up till
came
11 or
to bed.
12. So we go to bed together.
Let's take a shower.
I think it's because I got woken up by the storm. It was storming last night. And it was like a big and then it woke me up out of my sleep. And then I was having a hard time going back to sleep. And so the alarm went off. I just wasn't ready. I've been slow dragging all day because of that.
Can you tell people the new thing that you do? I just want you to tell our beautiful audience the new device.
In
that you have.
all honesty, I have been stressed. You know, when you have
I'm not laughing.
a lot of stress, but you don't realize you're stressed out.
Yeah,
you don't realize you're stressed out until something shows you that you're stressed out. For me, when I get stressed out, I break out in hives. So I've had like chronic hives for years. But over the past 2 years, they have been controlled. I've not been breaking out. But over the past probably 6 weeks, the hives have returned. And so I was like, okay, I'm stressed. But then I also realized that the hives start appearing when I'm starting to get really sleepy. So I could go a whole day without breaking out in hives.
Yeah.
And then if I'm still up at 10:30, they start to come. And so I'm like, okay, I need to go to sleep.
You know what I do when
And
I'm real
so
sleepy? Can I tell you?
I don't care.
The secret. Go to sleep.
I
If you're
can't
real
do
sleepy,
that.
take your ass to bed.
I can't do that. I toss and turn. So anyways, we went to dinner with some friends a week or two ago, and one of them was like, you're chronically sleep deprived. And I said, I would agree. I'm not getting enough sleep at night. And then I also have like this shoulder neck injury. So, and
Oh, Jesus. You smacked me.
we need a new mattress.
I was gonna talk about that. You still in my thunder.
We need a new mattress.
Hold on, we gonna pause that.
And
we are not done with this conversation.
New pillows.
I'm not jumping all over the place.
New
Right.
bedding. And so it has just not been a comfortable sleep
All
for
right,
me.
before we get there, let's get done. Let's put a pin in this. I want to get back to the mattress.
Well, we can get back to the mattress. So I was given recommendations on getting into a deep sleep and staying asleep. So I've been,
Man, what she
doing
been
those
doing?
recommendations. And so I've been taking magnesium before bed. I've been drinking chamomile tea before bed. And then instead of the blue light from my phone, I switched the light to a red light. So you can do this like red light situation on your phone. If you go 1, 2, 3, click. And so this doesn't stimulate your eyes as much. So I
use the yellow
switched
one.
my phone to this at night.
I do yellow.
So that I'm not disturbed by the blue light. And I also use a white noise app. And I've been sleeping to the sound of rainfall at night.
I'm like, what in the toddler are you doing?
Waking up 3 to 4 times a night, I've only been waking up probably 1. And I think that's progress. And so he finally asked me, because we never had a conversation. It's just one night he went to bed and it was the sound of rain.
And I woke up like, damn, it's raining outside. And so I walk outside the next morning. I'm looking at the ground like, well, it ain't raining. So I realized this thing got a sound machine. Why are you every bit of 45 years old with a sound machine? So I'm like, she's taking this to the next level. She trying to get her Benjamin Button on like me. Because why do you have a sound machine? I'm like, this is crazy to me.
It's relaxed. It's
kind of disturbing to me, but I let her cook. Because I don't need that.
It can't be more disturbing than the TV. So then...
shit, damn, we forgot to talk about
the TV in our bedroom randomly went out,
bruh,
a week or 2 ago. But when I was talking to my friends at dinner, they was like, y'all sleep with the TV on? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like,
I don't know.
And then one of the girls said that their household altogether doesn't even turn the TV on, period, until Friday. And they was like, that's just too much stimulation before bed. So I said, okay.
Do they have a TV in the house?
Coming in there.
I know who said that.
I'm going to try to start going to bed. If I can get to the bed before Barry gets to the bed, then I can go ahead and turn all the lights off. And if he comes in the room, he's not going to turn the TV on. Because he's going to see him already sleeping. But he knows that I can't sleep with TVs on. I can't sleep like
people.
that.
Yeah.
So that's what I had been doing. But then lo and behold, the TV done went out.
God did. It was a nice TV too.
TV has randomly went out. So
that was your second best gift you bought me.
Look at this. I said, the Lord must be saying, take your butt to bed. So I haven't been watching TV. I haven't been on my phone before bed. I might read a little something.
Yeah.
But it's working. I feel better. I don't know what was going on this morning. I just felt drained.
I was like, bro, if you don't cut this phone, like get this phone and do. And it's not about. I was up, but it's like, man, just cut the phone off. Like, just do something.
No, because I didn't want to oversleep. But see, what happens is
talk to me.
The alarm goes off.
Okay.
I reach over, click the side of the phone, snooze, and then my intention is to look at it, reset it for like another 15 minutes.
Sizzle, get your ass up.
I'm so sleepy that before that happens, I'm knocked again. So sometimes my hand will just be out like this with it on the phone.
Reaching for somebody. That's nasty. That's crazy. You gotta get up, man. You gotta listen. And this is what happens, and this is what starts her time management. Because once she hit that snooze, one thing about my girl, whatever she has set on, she's going to do it no matter what time it is. And you're just going to have to like wait on her and her time at that point. You still going to read the Bible slowly, probably. You still going to like pray slowly, even more slowly. So now it's damn near where you would wake up at 5:15 and try to do all that. You waking up at 5:30 and you 15 minutes behind.
Yeah,
and
so
then
I have
you get
to
mad at everybody else.
I have to be done with that no later than 6 a.m.
See?
In order to really make it
to maximize the
time.
day.
Today we did good. We made it out of the house.
And you did his hair. So you
and I did his hair.
Today was good. Today was good.
So
but back to
off my back.
back
Off
to
my back.
the entrepreneur life and how it has affected our relationship in this stage. I think that in the beginning, when we were going through everything, she was getting everything set up. I felt like she had too much on her plate, and it really, I'm gonna say hurt. I'm gonna use the word. It really hurt our relationship, meaning that she was doing a lot. I'm expecting some things from her that were not getting done. And I didn't realize that she had so much on her plate until one day she didn't directly say it, but she told me. So we had to figure some things out. I feel like once some of the stuff got removed from her plate, then we got into a good space. Also, I think something else happened early on to her that happened to me later on in my business that I could have benefited from happening earlier, but she got the brunt of it now, whereas she lost an employee, right? So when you lose an employee and you have a schedule of things to do, it's not easy to go hire somebody else and fill a spot. So now where she was having a lot of time on a certain day of the week, that time is now taken up because she has to go fill the employee spot as a business owner. It's what you got to do. So I feel like situations like that come into play and the ebbs and flows of the business have really taught us to be patient. And I thought about this, right? This is not a relationship, but I think it will be. I thought about the amount of grace. This is only for men. Men, this is for us. This is my relationship. I'm not going to hit the button. But relationship, we have to sometimes give our woman the same grace that we give our barber. Because look, I got a hat on for like the 5th week in a row. And the reason why is because I like my barber. That's my guy. He pushed my edge up back. But you know what I'm doing? Like a dummy, I'm running right back to him on Wednesday. He gonna cut my hair again. And I'm gonna go in there chipper as hell, dapping him up. We gonna talk about a little gambling. We gonna do everything. But when it comes to your woman, we gonna do the same thing. So I'm trying to think about it from that standpoint, and I still struggle. But I'm trying to get better. And as long as you keep putting that thing out like you been, we're gonna be all right.
Get out my face.
All right.
What you should discuss is expectations. I think that because I have had so much time over the past couple of years, the expectations for nothing to change was very unrealistic.
That's good. Because
I guess
when you are in a certain space and you're in a certain groove, then all of a sudden it changes in the blink of an eye. It takes a while to get adjusted. We all have to have an adjustment period. But she just thought, hey, all right, so boom, I'm doing Pilates. This is my schedule. I didn't have any moment to think about it. It was like, this is my Pilates schedule. This is how things are going to go. You got to deal with it. And who am I to deny the money that was coming in? So she making money. I can't just be like, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of watching these damn kids. I'm a single dad. And she did. She said, I do drop off all the time. Well, most of the time. She does drop off 3. I do drop off 2. But she goes to pick up Shiloh the entire time. However, in the evening time, man, you might as well call me the daddy limousine service. I'm dropping off. I'm picking up. I'm homework. I'm basketball. I'm Muay Thai.
What are you talking about?
And
basketball is you've had quite a bit of relief here recently because Blake, our schedule has changed. We found something that's more convenient. You're not going far.
But I'm saying I'm with the kids more often than not in the evening times.
That is
by
true.
Myself.
That is true.
So that's
that
what I'm saying.
True.
I'm not knocking you. I'm saying, yeah, I got relief.
So that was part of the thing because obviously when I first started, well, before I opened the studio, I was teaching Pilates, but in order for me to run the studio, I have to offer way more classes than what I was teaching before.
Yeah.
So I think maybe I was teaching 4 times a week total. And now I'm like between classes and privates on the schedule, it's like 20 to 25. That's a big difference.
And I can't knock the hustle.
In between that, I'm actually having to work. Like I have to run the business. Like emails, trying to get new clients, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like that was.
That's one thing that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
No. So obviously with that schedule, I was working
Yeah.
every night except for Friday nights.
Facts.
So drop Thursday evening. I was like, I just can't do that. I have to get a day off my schedule. So then I hired somebody to teach Tuesday evenings. And, I thought it was working out all right. Won't go into detail on that.
Just keep it moving.
But me owning my business has also taught me that no one will ever care about your business the way that you care about your business.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
People will just do whatever.
Let me tell y'all something.
And it's fine. I had a person quit. Like, she taught one day, quit the next day. And I was like, are you saying that yesterday was your last day? And she, yeah, yesterday was my last day.
Effective immediately.
And, obviously that just kind of flipped my world upside down because at that point.
And then it'd be black people too. Let's just get there. Hold on, let me cook. It'd be black people too. It's always our people, and we try our hardest to look out for the brother man. But then the brother man does shit like the other man. It's crazy to me. How you gonna just tell somebody who took a chance on you, tried to pull you out of the white person's joint, and I love my white people, try to pull you out of the white person's joint, bring you into some sister stuff, and then you do what you do. That's crazy to me. I had the same situation. Found somebody to do a job. I paying him handsomely, cooking him up. Man, that man worked 1 week. I'm doing Pilates. I was in the middle of doing Pilates. Man hit me up. Hey, Barry. Yeah, man. You remember I told you that I might be going out? Nah, you didn't tell me nothing, brother. Well, man, my fault, man. But, man, I got to go ahead and quit, bro, because I got to do something, man. I want to fight, buddy. Needless to say, the next person I hired was an old Caucasian man. And I love him to death. I love this guy to death. Like, I look at him like an uncle. Like, that's how much this guy is my man. So all I'm saying, I say all that to say, yeah, we just figured out the schedule. I went on a soapbox, pissing me off.
Yeah.
Remember that dude?
You said a lot. Yes, I do remember him. And yes, I do. I do remember him.
Be on.
But like I said, people like professionalism, and
that's it. I'm a professional.
It is what it is. And so, when people do things to affect your business, sometimes it affects your personal life. The reason why I wanted to hire somebody to teach on Tuesdays was so that I could start being present for Blake's basketball practices.
About it.
Because I was missing everyone. Like, I was already missing the practices, and then depending on the Saturday, I was also missing the games. And I just don't like feeling like
girl, you a good
mom
mom
that's not present. I don't like feeling like that. So
you hire somebody just for your kid.
Good grief. The girl done quit. Now I'm missing the practices again.
And I did the exact same thing. I hired somebody now to do something that I've done all my life, literally all my adult life. I've been doing this one thing. And I hired somebody to do it. And I'm not doing it anymore because I want to have more time for the kid. And it's cool when you can have that kind of flexibility and freedom. So we both are doing things for the betterment of the family. So I think when the goal is coming, then everything else just falls into play.
I think the goal is always common for the most part. It's the lack of communication.
Yeah, I agree.
The struggle.
It's a lack of communication in the parenting styles. We'll talk. Right now, we're happy, so we're not even gonna breach that. Everything's been good. I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. But the parenting styles, that episode is coming. We're gonna unpack them. We're gonna pull them apart. And we're gonna put it back together.
Finish sorting through some stuff.
I'm in therapy. I don't know about you. Now you mentioned something earlier. A mattress. What kind of mattress should a married couple have? Because listen, she told me she wanted a new mattress because we have had our mattress for a long time, but I sleep just fine anywhere. You feel me?
So you're supposed to have a mattress. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I believe, let me take this back off.
Yeah, that's crazy. 8 years. I already
believe it's 8 to 10 years.
8, right? So we had our mattress for about that time now. But she was like, yeah, we need a new mattress. So I get to looking.
Sorry, it's 7 to 10 years.
I get to looking for mattresses, And then she telling me she want the one to do this. She want the one to do this. She want climate control. She want every type of man. I'm like,
I didn't say that.
What up?
That was recommended to us. I didn't say that.
So what
But
type
I
of
will
mattress
say
should a
that
married
our
couple
current
have?
mattress is
It's regular.
on the. It is done.
It's squeaking
It is
a little
done.
bit.
We've had. It is.
I told her that be.
Stop. So cut it out.
My bad. What
So 7 to 10 years. We have had this current mattress for 8 years now.
Okay.
And when we bought the mattress, we were trying to save some money. So it was never like a top of the line mattress.
But it got the job done.
It got the job done for 8 years, obviously. But
If you know
like
what I
said,
mean.
now it's affecting my sleep.
Yeah.
And
Not mine.
you can sleep peacefully on the floor.
I can.
Like
I was sleep on the floor. All I needed, what my boy Bobby Brown told, or what Ja Rule told Bobby Brown, all I need is a stage, got it? Dum, 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 dum. Thug Lovin'.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh.
That didn't sound like.
All I need is a stage, got it? Huh?
Anyways, so we've been going back and forth about the mattress because we also, well, maybe we don't need a new bed, but I would like a new bed.
Here we go.
We've had the bed
Let me tell you how
for
childish
over
she
8
is.
years as well.
She has a
We got the
sound.
bed and the mattress at the same.
She has a sound
That's
machine.
not true.
And now she wants a canopy bed. How old are you? Really? A canopy bed and a sound machine?
I do want a canopy bed.
Crazy. And now not only, so we got a queen. Ain't no shame in my game because I want to be just want to be close. I want to be close to her. So we got a queen bed. She like, ugh, I want a king now. And I want to do this and this. And I'm like,
I didn't say
golly.
that. That was both recommended to us. Queen,
and listen.
king bed plus. But I do like being able to sleep like up under him. Like sometimes I just want to be in his skin. So.
And sometimes I want to be in your jeans. Looking good, plenty fine. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Genuine. I had a genuine spirit. Oh, tell me is there any more for me? Sorry, y'all. And let's talk about Amari and after this too, but keep going. Yeah, I got to. My last topic. So yeah, I just need to know if we get a mattress out there, and don't judge us for what we have, but I'm asking y'all, and I want to know, what is the type of mattress married couples typically get?
So our current mattress, so we used to live in Murfreesboro. That's what I'm trying to see when we actually bought this mattress. Were we still in Murfreesboro?
Nah,
or did
we
we just
weren't.
go to Murfreesboro to buy the mattress?
They delivered that
That's
joint.
what I'm trying to figure out.
We never stayed with each
So-
other in Murfreesboro.
No, we didn't.
Exactly.
Okay, so
me
Murfreesboro
tell- hold
just
on.
had a whole
Whoa, we
bunch
gotta
of
stop.
warehouses.
We got to pause. The reason I got to tell this story, right? When we first got engaged and we were going to move in together because her lease was up on her apartment, she said, we have to get a new mattress today. So this is why we had to rush and get a new mattress. So I'm like, why? I'm not sleeping on no mattress with you, my fiance. The other ladies have been laying on and you've been having all type of stuff going on with no other women. I need a new mattress. I'm like, I think the mattress is the mattress. It's the sheets you got to worry about. And I've already washed them. So I didn't know that was a thing. Women, when you marry them, they have to get a new mattress because they don't want any souls from the old mattress to get on them like a leech. I didn't know. Soul for soul.
I forgot I even said that.
So that's why we rushed and got that mattress. I just thought about it. This is why we got the mattress that we
I did. So
today. So go ahead with your mattress warehouse.
So my lease went up in August. We got married that November.
Yeah.
So it was that 3-month window.
Yeah, 3-month window.
And I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to sign a lease. I didn't even want to go month to month at that point. It didn't make any sense. So I was like, it's time, but I'm also not moving into your townhome with your roommate. Like, it's not happening. So we got a spot and, he wanted to take all of he had furniture. I did not have furniture because I was coming out of a college apartment that was fully furnished. I stayed in Campus Crossing South.
Shout out to my boy Kev. I love you, Kev.
Was called then. But it was fully furnished. So when we got married, all I had was my clothes.
And garbage bags.
I didn't have any furniture.
My girl came to my house. like
Maybe
it was
some
a-
plates, couple like some pots and pans, but
That's a bad joke.
that's it.
She moved in like
So-
she from the shelter. Had garbage bags.
You just proposed to me he proposed to me when I was still in college.
Keep going,
So-
man. Talk about the mattress. The warehouse.
We found a spot, our first spot in Nashville.
Yeah, we did.
And I was like, we're not
So we had to rush and get a mattress. And we drove back to Murfreesboro because that's what we knew at the time.
But I mean, we still had a lot of stuff in. Now that I'm thinking about the time period, we had a lot of stuff in Murfreesboro.
Yeah. So we just drove back and got it. I found a mattress at the fastest place. And we got one and they drove it back up and we had a mattress.
Well, okay, so then my timeline is off. We've had that mattress
For about 10 years.
over 10 years now.
Yeah, it just hit me. When you start telling
Wow.
the story, it hit me. So I
guess
agree.
in August, we will have had our mattress for 11 freaking years.
And I agree that we need a new mattress. I'm not saying that we don't. What I'm saying is
Drop your mattress recommendations in the comments on
give
YouTube.
us some recommendations.
That's what you can do. Drop the mattress recommendations.
A lot of
There's so
people-
many. Like when we got married, they weren't doing mattresses in a box.
They weren't.
They weren't doing mattresses that unfold out of a box.
About to hit up
So,
Casper.
yeah. Send us the recommendations.
You know what I'm saying?
Recommendations.
But it got too many, man. So we need help, right? But I don't think we need all this right here. I don't think we need that.
But then think about it. Like, if we're about to have this mattress for another 10 years, we need a good one.
I'm cool with that. But you also want a new dishwasher, new washer and dryer.
That is a need.
My girl
Y'all,
wants so much shit. Like, is your wife like this?
Jared,
Is your wife just, I want a washer and dryer, man.
No.
She want a
No,
bed. She
no.
want, listen, hold on, let me get done. She told me she want
No.
new bedroom stuff.
I do. I want a whole new bedroom set.
She
But
went to pick the
listen.
shit out the most expensive. Now, if you know this is not going to be your forever stuff, you don't got to go pick out the most
It's gonna be
expensive
forever
thing.
stuff.
But I'm saying in the beginning, you went to the West Elms and the Pottery Barns and all that up there. If you knew this wasn't going to be no forever, they got IKEA and Walmart. You could have went there. And we could have replaced that with
Bro,
ease.
regardless of
You do the
forever.
same thing with food. Let me cook you real fast.
You not know because I haven't cooked you yet. So no.
Cause she
you
go to
gonna
Whole
say your cook.
Foods and I go to Walmart.
Oh no.
See. My girl be out here living luxury. I be out here living on EBT. And I'm cool with that. Go ahead, get done.
We have had all of these things for a very long time. So I just want y'all to know I'm not being unreasonable.
Shit.
The washer and dryer smells like not the dryer. The washer smells.
It don't smell.
Yes, it does. Yes,
You
it
gotta
does.
clean it.
I clean it. You don't.
Okay, what up?
I clean
Now
it.
you gonna have people coming up to smelling our clothes.
Our clothes don't stink. Our clothes don't stink. But
I'm glad
This
it's the
one
end of the pod.
it is the washer and dryer needs to be replaced. It's
Okay.
old. The washer and dryer is 8 years old.
Okay.
So he's acting like I'm just being wasteful, and that's not the case. It's just the things that we have reached their
No, I'm not saying that.
they have reached their time with us.
I agree.
It's time to move on.
10 toes about the mattress. Now I'm on the fence about the wash and the dry. But the mattress, I'm on board now that I've connected the dots in my head on this episode. We need a new mattress. I just don't think we need the Sealy mattress that got there and
It's not
has
Sealy.
hydraulics. And we don't need
I think
them.
it's a sleep number. The
See what I'm saying? Like y'all know they advertise sleep number on the NFL. The bum, 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 bum. I don't need that. I just need to go to sleep, my nigga. I don't need you to tell. You got to fit.
you
me.
are okay. So our next mattress,
Yeah,
if we keep the next mattress for 10 years,
that's $200.
you'll be almost 50.
Think about it, it's $400.
You gonna absolutely need a good mattress at that point.
We'll be almost 50.
You're almost 40 now.
Bro, I'm gonna be 26. Are you drunk?
Anyways, thanks for listening with us.
Tell the people where they can find you.
India.Marie on Instagram.
Not too much on her TikTok. Get off of her. Leave her alone.
Hey,
Ease up.
I'm really trying not to revert back to who I was. I'm so proud of me.
Ease up.
Mm.
Ease up. Ease up. And you can find me at BLove1911. TikTok is up. Same thing. Go on TikTok is BLove1911 too. On the whole social
If y'all want to
platform.
see them reading me for filth.
She and our podcast. The vibes are there on Instagram. They there. But in the meantime, in between time, it's been real. It's been fun. I out.